Hello, this is going to be my TSM and Immortals VOD review. I haven't seen either game yet, so I'm going to be just going over seeing some macro mistakes and seeing what's going on with the game. And I do know who won the games, I just don't know which order, but I know who won the series. I'm going to basically go over what happened with TSM, but I did not see like what actually happened. So let's see what's going on. Looks like Bjerg's getting banned out a bit, and it looks like they're going after Xmithy, which is pretty fine with me. Decent bands. Oh, sorry, I just want to speed this up. Alright, going after Haunter with the AD cannon ban. That's fine. And a Caitlyn ban against Cody Sun. I guess that's fine. Cody Sun was playing a lot of Caitlyn, and maybe Double Lift just doesn't want to deal with Caitlyn, or TSM doesn't want to deal with Caitlyn. Shen first pick. Alright. A little interesting for a first pick, top laner, unless we're valuing Shen for some reason that Immortals is going to do. So we're putting the globals out. Alright, Ashe for double lift. That's fine. Probably would see a supporter, a supporter or jungler. Could go to a top laner too, since we see that they locked in Shen. Alright, Fiora. Wow. Okay. That's interesting that we're showing Fiora so early. I guess showing Fiora early is okay, but you don't need to. You see the Shen's already picked. Like, can hold it back. Maybe next rotation or something, or down here. But I guess maybe they feel... I guess Haunter feels so comfortable into Shen that he thinks he can hard carry it. So I guess we'll probably see an AD support and AD jungle here, since you went top. I don't know, picking the top laner early is just kind of awkward. Since you pick the top laner so early, you kind of give up like one of the other three. I feel the early three is it's jungle support ADs, the early three, and then the other two is top mid for these two. Unless you feel like your top laner or mid laner is just going to get banned out so hard. Alright, so let's see what goes on next. Alright, Varus is fine. Another AD pick, and we'll probably see a jungle support. Lee Sin, okay. I guess we'll probably see support jungle from TSM. One or the other. Alright, let's see what we got so far. It looks like TSM's bot lane wants to push in with the Ashe Zyra. Pretty nasty combo at level 6 for whoever whoever Svenskeren goes, gives easy gank assistance. Even with the Zyra and Ashe, it's pretty nice gank assistance. You gotta slow. Pole Belter on not Pole Belter, I'm sorry, Xmithy on Lee Sin. So it looks like he's gonna try to do something early for his team. Shen, Stand United. So he's got some globals going for Cody, Sun, and Ole. So it looks like we need a mid. Looks like we need mid support for Immortals and mid jungle for TSM. So we'll probably see an Ivern ban from Immortals. We'll probably see like a Karma ban or a support bans. Yeah, Karma. Huh. Alright, Ivern. Not Ivern. Talia. I'm surprised Talia. I was expecting a Graves ban. Graves and Ivern. Tom Kench, that's interesting. I mean, I guess Tom Kench does really hard counter this. It doesn't hard counter this lane. It hard counters their hard engage with everything. Because Fiora wants to stick on you. Haunter wants not Haunter. Ashe wants to stick on you, and Zyra has CC. So whoever gets CC is going to get eaten right away, and Tom Kench is going to run away. Unless you hit the Tom Kench. All right, so let's see what Immortals go with. I would be surprised if they don't even hit a jungler. Okay, Ivern, that's pretty good against Sven. I agree. Svenskeren does like playing Ivern, and he's pretty decent on it. Olaf, okay. No Graves? I would have been... I guess since they banned the Kench, you can kind of go with Olaf, but I'd rather have seen a Graves there. Or a tanky jungle. Alright, so Bard for Ole, And Ari for pole belter? Maybe. Alright, we're getting an Ari for pole belter. That's fine. So, once TSM locks their last pick in, whoa, get back here. Once TSM puts in their last pick, I'll go over and see what each team wants to do. Okay, so let's see. Looks like TSM is playing Haunter Carry Me. Ooh, blue on blue, not good. Delete. Put red, pink. It looks like they're gonna rely on Haunter at this point. Haunter, since he's gonna be doing the damage, and probably double lift. These are the two that need the money, and on this team it looks like oh well. Looks like Ari's gonna need the money, and Varus is gonna need the money on this team. And it looks like Xmithy's gonna need to really do some work on this Lee Sin to keep the Fiora down. If Fiora gets set far behind, it sets back the Fiora clock, because Fiora is just going to be able to tear Shen apart after a certain time. I guess at this point, you could have Bjerg answer... You could have Bjerg answer the split push from Fiora... oh, never mind. Just realized that. I mean... I was going to say you could have Bjerg answer the Fiora split push, but that wouldn't make sense, since they're the same team. But, other than that, it looks like Bjerg's going to be the main tank on this team with the Olaf, but Olaf is going to get somewhat tanky to a certain degree, and it's going to basically be coming from Sven's, it's going to be coming from double lift on the Ashe and Haunter on Fiora doing this. So we'll see how this game goes out. I'm going to keep it in 2x, because sometimes this game looks like it's a 50-minute game. And I don't know if there's an intermission. Hopefully not, but we'll see. Oh, the other team, they kind of need to scale into the mid-game and just dominate this mid-game. If this game lasts long, I see TSM winning it. If the game goes quick, it's going to be because Ari is super far ahead, or Ari's ahead and she's able to do some stuff in the mid-game. I'm going to keep this on the side. Upper corner. Down there. Alright, so we'll see how this early game goes out. Xmithy needs to just put in work. Alright, looks like we're starting bot side. It looks like Immortals is doing something cheese bot side, because they know Zyra wants to come down and set up some stuff. And Olaf's not going to get a leash probably, because he's going to probably start rates. And Zyra wants to get these plants going like this, but since Bio doesn't know who's hanging out in this brush over there, he can't really step up too much, and he doesn't know where the rest of the team is. Looks like Fiora got an early ward. Track Lee Sin a bit. I'll slow it down now since the game started. Looks like Ari's just gonna leash Xmithy a bit. Throw a Q. So we got Olaf starting blue, and we got Lee Sin starting rates. And Beer getting beat up a little bit. To be expected. I mean, Bjerg is going to shove this lane in pretty hard. Double lift doing some damage. Okay, Lee Sin did not go to red. He went straight to blue. Interesting. Haunter getting Haunter getting traded in pretty hard. It's pretty good for Flame up here. Wave's pushing into him though, so Haunter's probably just going to step back a little bit, because it's approaching the gank time for top lane. Looks like Olaf's just going to do a hard clear. Okay, ping's on the blue buff. I'm assuming they think Lee Sin, TSM, because you see the pings going on blue. You saw it go on red, and you saw it go on blue. I think TSM thinks they did. Lee Sin did that to that to that. So they just pinged him over here. So they think he's in this area. If they think he's in this area, I don't know why Haunter is over here. He should never be over here if you think he shouldn't be here if you think Lee Sin's over here. Kind of just give up the CS for a little bit. I mean, he is taunted right now, which is unfortunate. But why is he taunted over here? Shouldn't he be back up in here somewhere? Even you can tell by Flame just how he was trading that X-Smithy's relatively close. First blood for X-Smithy. This is great for Immortals. Unfortunate for TSM here. And this just puts X-Smithy so far ahead, which he needs to do against this team. Fiora TPing back. Whoa. What? Yes, X-Smithy got a gank. Very easy when Fiora is this far up with this low health. Doesn't have red, which helps a little bit, but I don't know if that flash was needed by a Flame, but you did see Fiora and him TP back. What after he saw the TP, I guess he could have stayed. He could have stayed probably and tried to get a return gank. Maybe burn a flash. Because like right now where the wave is, let's put a pen, get the pen back. where the wave is, the wave was like right over here. You don't know where Olaf is though, which is kind of unfortunate at this point. You can assume though he is on this side of the map as well. So I mean, I think X-Smithy recalling is right. Since you know Olaf is probably topside. Since you know Olaf is probably topside. But other than that, maybe you could have stayed and got a return gank, maybe burn a flash. If the flash is burned, Fiora is kind of like screwed in this concept right here because she can't really go up. She's kind of like stuck over there. Instead of being shoved, instead of shoving Flame in, since Flame does not have flash. But I guess good read since they know Svenskern's probably topside. Since they know he's topside, I guess you can come back, do red, do Gromp, and maybe see if you can get something bot. I think Flame has an idea that Olaf is in this area, just by how he's playing. Like, he's not really shoving this, he's kind of like only last hitting. So he's trying to keep a freeze right over there, which is pretty good by Flame. I don't know what Sven's trying to do with this. Like, I guess maybe you can maybe get something out of the taunt from this, but I don't see this ever being a kill. Close, and you can actually almost die because of the charm. So he's kind of lucky. That could have actually went a lot worse. I don't know what the call on that was. I don't know if that was Sven saying he can do something, or if it was Bjerg saying come gank, or if it was just an trying to see what they could do. But they did get the flash out of Paul Belter, which I guess is fine. Alright, X-Smithy now topside, since he did just red and wolves. Little unfortunate, since you just saw Olaf had a full clear done, so you know he's going to be bot-centric. And you know he's going to be bot-centric, so you actually can kind of tell he's going to go to your wraiths. Ahri shoved in, she has no mana, she has no health. You know he just did a full clear, so you know his top side's empty, so you know basically he has either Gromp and Wolves up, or come to your wraiths, or do Scuttle, since you just did top Scuttle. Really good roam by Ole. Unfortunate Ole gets the kill, but they kind of secure X-Smithy out. Oh well. Ooh, they get Bjerg Splash out of the ordeal. But other than that, I mean, kind of just puts Svenskeren behind, which doesn't really, which does help, because Olaf behind is horrendous than he already is. Okay, they got a flash out of bot. That was just a pretty good E by Bio. Yeah, Ole got a really good magical journey roam. I don't know how he got the roam before them, since they were shoving in. I feel Bio could have got there earlier, but I don't know if Bio could have got there before him because of the magical journey distance. I don't know. I mean, maybe he could have. Maybe he could have cut off the magical journey route since they were shoving in. They could have done something like this, and since they know they're trying to invade, you know Lee Sin's going to be bot side, so it could have been a little sketch because he could have either been here or here, judging by the fact that you knew he had to pick up red since he ganked top. But if Svenskeren was originally going to invade Wraiths, he probably could have communicated to Bio block Bard from coming up or something along those lines. Shen doing a really good job keeping this lane, except he's not too far behind CS. He's actually ahead in CS once he collects that wave. Ooh, nice. He tried if you saw the minimap, he tried bringing the minion wave back up by going into the brush. But that wave's pretty boned for Fiora still. I don't know why Fiora keeps trying to shove that back in. You know Shen doesn't have flash. Just keep it frozen. Just keep it frozen, over here. Right here. You have a ward. You have a pink ward. You have a pink ward. Just keep it frozen right there. Lee Sin can't gank you then. Unless he does, some weird, he would have to come in through here, ward jump here, jump over that, and then come in around, but that's still... It's never gonna happen. It's never gonna work. So I don't know why he keeps shoving that back into him. Because now, and plus, if it's now over here, Shen's like, I'm up here without flash. I mean, neither of you have CC. Great champion Olaf. He just has the slow and the Ragnarok, which is it's more of a speed up, but I don't think he's ever even gonna die. Maybe he might since he doesn't have flash. But and with the items at that given point, you can just keep him zoned. Just the idea of Olaf is around, and now if that did happen, Olaf gank once, and now he gets maybe chunked to half. But oh, hold on. Looks like we got a gank going on, bot. Looks like they're trying to dive. I don't know why. The wave isn't, at a good spot. And I think Ole gave it away. Sometimes, by how far Ole was probably up, it's oh, something's happening. Alright, Svenskeren's mid now. Once they're getting chunked a little bit. He has the team out for health restoration. Shen, I think, is just playing this lane pretty well, keeping upwind CS with Fiora and manipulating the wave. Or I feel Hwanser is not doing as good of a job as manipulating the wave. He's kind of just saying, I'm going to shove it back into you. Over and over. And Shen's saying, thank you. Okay, just normal buff transferring and warding. Alright, Flame getting chunked a little bit, see? I don't know why Hwanser keeps he has to shove it in, but I don't understand why he keeps shoving it back in. If this wave's all the way up here, if that wave was up there, a while ago, he could have done that. He could have done that, and he's chunking him that hard now. Because he has the item advantage, though. I don't know what Ole's doing up there. I think he's just kind of walking around, collecting chimes and warding. I don't know what. Maybe they were trying to see if they could do something topside, but you really don't need Ole to get ahead. I mean, you don't need Flame to get ahead. I mean, it would be nice, but Fiora is pretty behind. You kind of really want Pole Belter to get ahead, or your AD. Missed arrow. Not the end of the world. I don't know if that would have been a kill. Bio's right there. Probably would have been with Bio plus double lift plus Svenskeren. CC would have been too much. And there's an Ignite too. Yeah, Cody would have died. Looks like Shen's a little boned here, since the wave is where I said it probably should have been. And Haunter's just giving it back. Actually, he's giving it, well, he's shoving it back in because Flame does want to recall. Oh, that was mean. Alright, now Shen's a little boned. He still wants to recall. Give up a few CS. Nice pan. Oh, nope. Still up there. Oh, nice ward timing. Nice kind of just unlucky. I don't think he knew he was up there. I think he knew he was topside, but I don't think he knew he was doing Rift Herald. Real weird Rift Herald timing anyway, like trying to solo it. You know Olaf just wants to keep running around clearing the jungle, and you probably have an idea that he's topside. Considering he tried stealing your wraiths and you knew his bot side was up, and you knew his red was up too. Ooh, that's unfortunate by Haunter. He's gonna try to lifesteal it back up though. Kick Q. I don't know if that was, well, that was just a mechanical mishap by Haunter. Nothing really macro-y. I mean, Lee Sin being there was just convenient. Ole up here, ganking Bjerg. Oh wow, Cody's with him too. This is pretty good by This was really good by Immortals. They really can't do anything bot anymore because of how Zyra and Ashe are with the CC. With the CC and just being able to leave the lane and using the magical journey to come in and really get Galio since he is pretty immobile. Getting Ahri ahead's pretty good too, and Varus. Looks like Shen's able to recall and buy some stuff. Wow, Sunfire Cape and boots off the bat. That's feeling good to be a Shen. Looks like TSM's just gonna shove bot in. Kind of put the double lift mechanics carry me. Looks like they're trying to get looks like they're trying to get the first turret gold since Haunter's having a bad time topside, trying to give him some extra money. Ooh, nice stun. Dodges the arrow. Tempered Fate gets the flash out of bio. Yeah, they're gonna get first brick out of this every time. I don't know about trying to get Cody. I don't think that ever happens. I mean, you could have, but it's still not 100%. You only get him and no one does. But that does give Ahri free time to farm since Bjerg roamed down. I don't think Ahri has to disappear. I think she can just kind of secure vision right now, clear some wards out. I don't think going top is right. Maybe go do wraiths, get some money. Since you know Lee Sin's going topside anyway, steal your own jungler's wraiths, no big deal. You're the main carry you're one of the main mid game carries on this team, so kind of need to win early, get as much money. I like this by Immortals. 3 people coming top. I like how Ole's been moving around this map. Ole's been doing a lot of work on this Bard. Like being at the right place at the right time. See if anything happens. Oh, that's unfortunate. That almost hit both of them. I don't think that would have meant anything, but could have got a hit on that. Cody's son back mid. Bjerg trying to get away. Oof, misses the Q. Both of them. Ahri, okay, Pole Belter. Take it easy there. Trying to find someone in the brush. Wild Ashe Arrow appears. No, that was a fine Ashe Arrow. He's seeing if he can salvage anything. Because that stun's going to last a while. While all that double lift was bot, I don't know if double lift being bot is beneficial to them at this point. I still think Haunter should be bot. Because he would have a long lane, he can't really deal with Shen anymore. Yeah, Haunter should probably be bot side. Put Haunter bot, put the AD support top. Let him soak up, because Shen can't deal with Ashe Syra. No way. Not right now, at least. They're without some help. Unless you're putting a lot of emphasis on this Air Drake, which I don't think you do right now. I think you put more of the emphasis on the, I think you put more emphasis on, the Rift Herald. And try to get a Haunter ahead. Because that's what you need to do right now. Haunter and Ashe need money. Put Bjerg bot. I mean, keep Bjerg mid, put the bot lane top, put the top laner bot. Alright, looks like we're fighting over a blue buff for Galio. Okay. I mean, I guess it benefits the Galio a lot, but I mean, it would help. I feel like this isn't worth fighting over. If you're Immortals, TSM want small skirmishes right now that they can maybe salvage mechanically. Flame is just coming back and telling Haunter no, and you got Ahri roaming up. Whoa, nice riposte. Gets the charm. Nice run by Paul Belter. That was... I think Paul Belter thought he was tankier than he thought he was. Whoa, Bjerg trying to salvage something here. Changes his mind. Goes after Ole instead. Magical Journey. Cues him at the wall. Tempered Fate. Ole gets out. I don't know why everyone's coming into this. Like, you got Fiora. Get out. You don't need any more. And this is just TSM trying to come back from a deficit, even though they just kind of need to farm up. The goal... And they're not really that far behind. Like, they're really not. It's... Oh, come on. We don't need to see Haunter dying to... We don't need to see this mechanical nonsense. Yeah, Flame's gonna get chunked because he ults. Paul Belter's gonna come. He gets riposted on the charm. I think... No, he doesn't. He just does the charm now. He gets riposted on the Q. And I feel at this point, Paul Belter thinks the Haunter was tankier than what he was. He did miss the Q coming around. Okay, so now let me pause it now, because we're going to talk about the gold now. It's 27 to what? 22... Come on. 27 to 28. Alright, so it's 27... If I could draw in paint, my life would be so much nicer. 27 to 28. Okay. Alright. Obviously, we can't see where all the money is, but we have a general idea of who has the money right now. Lee Sin has some money, Varus has some money, and on this team it looks like Bjerg has the money, and Double Lift. It looks like Bjerg has a little bit more money than everyone else. Oh, nope, I'm wrong. Found it. Svenskeren has money. And, yeah, Bjerg and Svenskeren have money. Double Lift has some money. Not as much, a little bit more than Haunter. We'll put a dot for you. And Bio's on support salary, so none. So it looks like the most money is probably on... It's either on Ahri... It looks like it's on Ahri or Shen, judging by the money and Lee Sin. It looks like all four of these have a decent amount, but if I had to say the most, it's probably Ahri or Lee Sin, I think. Because the jungle camps being more money. Olaf definitely has way more money than he should because Olaf farms. I don't know if he was farming lanes. It looks like it was mostly jungle camps, given the time. So anyway, the money is 27k to 28k. This team outscales. This team is going to outscale this team. Right now, this team is ahead, but they're not that far ahead. Like right now, this is pretty close. Like it's a 1k goal difference, but this team can do more with the amount of money they're given than this team can right now. So if this is really like 33k maybe, while this team is like really 25k or something like that, it's not close at all. Because they can do more with less, where this team needs more money. Like 27k is like woohoo. It doesn't do anything for them. Like they can't do anything with it. They need like they need to hit X amount of money to do stuff with it, and this is horrendous for TSM. But even though it's 27k to 28k, it makes it look like it's close. Where in all actuality, it's not. If Immortals can keep going ahead like this and keeping Fiora down, if Fiora can stay down, TSM's gonna probably lose this game. I don't know that though, but we'll find out. So it looks like we're just gonna do some more mechanical butchering. Hey, we finally sent Fiora bot lane. Good job, TSM. Oh, wow, we sent... Okay. That's fine, actually. I actually like Bjerg not being a mid anymore. I was gonna say Bjerg, or... It was either Bjerg or a double lift and Zyra that should be going up to deal with Shen at this point. Not Fiora. I think... Well, everyone has TP at this point, so it doesn't matter, I don't think, what you put more emphasis on, but getting Fiora out of that lane I think is definitely needed. And I guess putting the bot lane mid is probably right, because now it's easier for them to go here if a Rift Herald dispute pops up, or go here if Drake dispute pops up, and either laner can just TP down. So it's like it's kind of like a stalemate. They're kind of matching everything, where it's literally Shen can TP to here or here, but the bot lane can't get up to here. So it's kind of saying at this point, TSM should probably start putting emphasis on this, having Bio and Svenskar and Clara vision for that. And now if you do get like some Rift Herald shenanigans going, where like you start contesting Rift Herald, Fiora now has a free lane down here where she can do whatever she wants, and you can even maybe like just cause like a stalemate. Like that's what TSM needs to do. They need to cause a stalemate. They want to scale. They don't want to fight right now. They just want to sit there and go, yeah, this is League. We need to kill minions and not fight. Where Immortals, they want to start pressuring objectives. Okay, or we're going to pressure a bot lane turret. That means nothing. Okay. I like that TSM's going for this, sort of. It's just a bad play by Immortals since they know their bot lane's down. So they're trading bot turret for Rift Herald. I guess they're handshaking on this, and Fiora's now going to get a lot of gold. I think if they were able to do this quicker, this would be fine, but they're not going to be able to do it, because now Fiora has to TP, and it's not going to be 100% gold. It's not going to be 100% that she's going to get money out of this. Okay, now, like, she should be canceling this TP. I don't know why she's here. Cancel this TP, shove this lane in, free gold. You're behind. You're not going to... You might do something in this fight. Oh, we're going to share our XP with double lift. Good job, Haunter. Like, if she was down there right now, this wave would be eaten. They're all recalling. They're all recalling. Now you recall back. Now you gotta go top lane now because you screwed everything up. Bjerg still has TP. Now it's clear that Immortals care about Rift Herald. It seems like everyone cares about Rift Herald more than Cloud Drake or Clown Drake, because at this point. So now Fiora saying I'm stuck down here, and because she can't deal with Shen anymore, she can't go up here. She can't really go mid. What is she going to do mid? Steal XP from double lift? She can't ever CS against Ahri or Lee Sin or Bard. I think that was horrendous TP. She should have just stayed down there and just said, I'm going to get farm. Have fun. Don't die. I don't know whoever called the TP, but Oh well. Now he's gonna walk all the way from here to here to recall. Just recall there. And what are you buying? A phage. Okay. Real good. You could have probably walked to. You could have probably done wraiths or wolves if you were gonna walk that far at that point, or just pressed B there, because now you could probably come down and do wraiths or whatever. Okay. I mean, realistically, macro-wise, and we get an advertisement. Kind of hungry. Anyway, once this loads back up, I mean, I wouldn't say anyone's at fault macroly. I mean, that teleport was horrendous, and maybe you shouldn't have had him down there that early. And I don't actually think taking this turret by the Immortals was right, unless you're going to send Shen down here now. Which actually is right, yeah. Okay. If you're going to send Shen down here, then taking the turret's right. If you're not going to send Shen down here, taking the turret is wrong. Okay, reason being, if you send Shen down, if you take the turret and don't send Shen down here, this lane's way too long for Varus to just soak up XP. It's way too long for Ari can get away, but you really don't want this long wave for Varus. And I mean, I guess it helps them be more aggressive. And now since Fiora did TP, it's like even worse for her to be down here, like I said. But taking a turret would have been wrong if you're not sending Shen, because Shen's the only one that can tolerate Fiora right now. Ole is just getting a little too aggressive with this Bard. He hasn't been put in his place yet. Bjerg's just able to resist whoever comes at him at this point. Bjerg's kind of just gonna... Bjerg is like a top laner right now. If we take it like retrospect to like how you're used to normally seeing games, where it's like we got the top lane tank, the mid lane carry, and then the AD, and then the support. Like the AD and the support, they're normal, they're the same. And then you got Svenskeren. The X's are the same. These two are reversed. This is normally the carry, where this is normally the tank. But we reversed it where this is now the carry, and this is now the tank. So, we'll see how it goes from here on. And Fiora is pretty far behind. Bjerg is going to need to do some magic to make this work. Bjerg and Doublelift are going to need to do some magic to make this game go in TSM's favor. Or... better yet, Immortals is going to need to do some work to make it go in TSM's favor. As you see, still Rift Herald going on here. Fiora is kind of lost. She's kind of a lost puppy dog right now. She does not know where to go, because everything's all messed up. She can't go top, she can't go bot, she can't go mid. She's kind of lost. She's going to pick up the wave. Baron's up now instead of Rift Herald. So, basically, this is going to be pretty boring from here on in. It looks like we're just going to get turret. It's going to be like random movements and turrets. And trying to just capture the outer for the outer. I don't know what's going on here. I don't think TSM want to fight this. I don't think Immortals want to fight this. They don't need to. TSM definitely doesn't want to fight this. Immortals might, but they're not in the opportunistic spot right now. Because Bjerg's going to be able to get there before Ari, and... Bjerg's going to get there before Ari, but Shen's going to get there before Fiora. Yeah. Shen is starting to take some damage. And Galio's coming down too. I think... oh, wow, that was... okay. Alright, wow, nice. This is really good by Immortals coming back down. I was watching the screen instead of the minimap. Let's replay a little bit. All this is going on. It looks like they gave up trying to siege this, and they start moving down now. Or they're trying to clear vision out of the Baron pit and trying to get them into the red side jungle. Okay, they just usher down. It looks like they're just getting vision. It just happened to be... they just happened to come down while this skirmish was going on, down bot side. Yep, that's exactly what happened. It looks like they knew they couldn't do anything else up there. Really good movement by Immortals. I'm pretty impressed. Yeah, they're going to be able to get mid-turret out of this. Olaf can't... yeah, what's Olaf going to do? Okay. Smithy chilled it. Oh, okay. That was bad by Olaf, good by Smithy. Like, I like Smithy just punished Olaf for doing it. It wasn't like it was. It's just standard that you're able to do an insect at this point in time, but I mean, I don't think Olaf should have been anywhere near up there at that point since Bjerg isn't there, and I don't, and your wave clear is no longer there, and Ash is top. All right, so you're gonna get 2 turrets and a Drake. The Drake's just there. They didn't really plan on getting a Drake. It just kind of happened. I think maybe they should have taken the blue instead of the Drake. No, never. Flash kick, push him back in. He was late on popping the Ragnarok. Cody takes some turret shots, but nothing big. A little sloppy, but they get the kill. I think maybe Bard takes the aggro. What's his face goes onto him. Svenskeren goes straight onto him. Haunter finally found some money. Haunter's getting at that point though where he's able to 1v5. Shen needs to just get his Hydra going ASAP so he can resist still. Random Ash arrow across the map. I don't know where that was going. I mean at this point it's kind of, this game's just been unfortunate for TSM. Reason being, like, if we go back and think why is this game like this? Xmithy had a really good gank early game. Svenskeren really wasn't able to do much early game. He burned a flash. He did die twice. He died just a minute ago, and he died to the Ole roam. Mid is just going to be a CS war. There's really nothing going to happen there. Bot, Ole just happened to get some good roams and get Varus ahead. So realistically, it was just decent macro decisions by Immortals where TSM's kind of just taking it. Like, TSM's really, like, their only response this game I've seen was like, we're gonna go bot. Double F's gonna stay bot and farm the lane and take a turret, and that's what he did again top. Like, they're not really making plays, they're just responding, and it's not working out. Once again, TSM is not making plays. I mean, they have to do something here. There's not much. I mean, there's really not much they can do, considering how the game is at this point. But earlier, I just don't think... I mean, I can complain about the Olaf pick altogether, but it really wasn't the Olaf pick to begin with. They just don't have CC and lanes to do anything. I mean, we can pick apart the pick and ban later if we want to get nitty-gritty. But there's probably other things that I'm not even seeing. Now TSM kind of just has to turtle, and Immortals kind of just has to do a Baron dance. They definitely can do Baron since they have Varus with a Bork. I don't know why you're going after Haunter at this point. He's already kind of behind. He's catching up. He finally has Cleaver Hydra, so he can probably fight the Shen pretty well since they're doing the Baron dance. They kind of just need to keep the... It's basically on each point of these teams to just do the Baron dance and just see who missteps. Who missteps the Baron dance. Right now it might be Bio. Oh, nice charm by Paul Belter. We lose Paul Belter for Xmithy. Okay. I mean, we lose Xmithy for Svenskeren. Sorry. Fiora got up there quick. I didn't even see the TV. I was watching Paul Belter. Alright, so Baron, both teams misstep. Nothing happens since both junglers die. They got the TP and the Shen used Stand United and Fiora TP'd. So it looks like TSM wants to do a 1-3-1. Yep. There's the Fiora TP. He gets stunned, Ash Arrow, Tempered Fate. Xmithy's gonna die before the Stand United even comes through. Wow, that's that wave looks so nice for Immortals. The bot lane. I don't know why Bjerg's top. Bjerg should be bot. Oh, well, never mind. He can't deal with Shen. Definitely cannot deal with Shen. At this point, if you're Fiora, you're really boned. You can't do anything. Like, Ahri coming down bot is really good right now. Varus mid, that's fine. Lee Sin should actually be picking up topside. Yep. There it is. No TP on the top laner. And you know Lee Sin's topside. I mean, you know Olaf's topside. Because he's with Bio trying to get vision. Ooh. Ugh. Ole getting rooted, getting chunked a little bit. Not the end of the earth. I mean, Haunter dying isn't the end of the earth either, but it just sets him further and further behind. The Shen's going to be able to split push really hard. I don't know about Shen teleporting here. This is questionable. This whole Baron is questionable. Okay, Immortals, what are we doing here? Yes, I know the game is coming to an... Okay, we're going to kick Bjerg in. Okay. Okay, kick Bjerg onto 4 members of your team. Good decision making. Okay. Alright, Baron for TSM. Unless Paul Belter can do something here. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah. Tempered Fate. Alright, just literally stall the Baron at this point. Cody, you need to start doing some Qs here. What the hell? Why isn't Fiora should just be walking into them at this point. Or tanking the Baron. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright. I thought TSM was going to lose this, and they might actually win. Good job, Xmithy. Secret carry. Cody's on the run. He's not going to get away. E. Execute. Alright, that could have went worse. I don't know why Fiora just didn't run at Varus. Like, right here. Like, I don't know why they're doing Baron like this to begin with. This Baron call is odd and wrong. Boom. 3-man taunt. Thank you. 2-man snare. Onto a Zyra, into it. Yeah, thanks. Please kick Bjerg into me harder. You're not gonna kill. You're not gonna execute. You're not gonna one-shot him. Never. Opportunistic Ocean Drake. Well, this Baron isn't the end of the world. Like, this isn't game-changing. It's not gonna make them win the game. It's gonna just prevent them from losing earlier. If they win off this, I'd be surprised. Because they have way too many turrets to go through. They would need a clean ace. Like a 5-man ace, and then... But that I don't see that happening. There's nothing to fight over. Okay. Yep. Okay. Don't know what this Tempered Fate's doing. Okay. If that Ash Arrow hit, that might have actually... That would have killed one of them. Whoever that Ash Arrow would have hit. Maybe. I mean, Bjerg does do some weird damage. Like, it's an awkward damage. It's not like a straightforward damage like Ash or Ahri. It's like an AO. It's like Shen. AoE kind of continuous. Paul Belter gets Bio again. Double lift may go down. Flames on double. Flame should probably have just kept chasing double lift. Alright, so TSM overextend. Alright. Looks like they overextend for this. Galio tried to come in and save it, but he canceled the ult. Fiora is finally able to split push, since Shen has to go play with his team now, instead of keeping the Ashe busy. Ooh, wow, he got the I don't know what you're doing here, Bio. I mean, Ole. You're being annoying, but I don't think this is a good idea. There's nothing. I mean, you're kind of just annoying Ash at this point. You're not like doing anything great there. Gold leads are pretty even now since the gold leads are. Let's talk about the gold leads now. Every time I want to talk about gold leads or pause the screen, we have to go back to a replay of how Bio died or a replay of how someone died. Whoa! Hello, damage. Zyra though, so Sven Skaren's gonna go down. Flame just goes back into his invulnerable box or circle. Alright, so we're going to talk about the gold leads again. So we got, what, 56 to 55 or something like that? Come on, load. 56 to 57. Alright, so we got 56 to 57. 57. 56. Alright, so last time I was saying that even though the game was close, it really wasn't, but it was in Immortals' favor. Same thing, but from TSM's point of view now. This team can't really fight like on a full-out war, if that makes sense. These people want to do knife and dagger fights. I mean, they want to assassinate. We saw what Paul Belter did to Zyra. One hit shot. Who's he doing that to? He's doing it to these two. That's all he's going to do it to. Well, Double F's QSS is down right now, so that is a possibility. But now, since the gold is now 57, because I hit undo, to 56, okay, it's now swinging in TSM's favor. The game's at the point where TSM is now ahead, even though, like, from a standpoint of view, it says Immortals is ahead. But realistically, TSM's ahead. If Double's able to kite, he should be able to deal with all this. He should be able to deal with all that. Because he has Peel from Bio, he has Peel from Bjerg, and he has an Olaf in their face trying to kill Cody and Bard, and he's just going to have to deal with the Shen. And he has the QSS for that. And he has the Blade of the Rune King as well. So now that the money is now skewed in TSM's favor, this will probably go to TSM. Looking at it from this point of view, that Baron saved TSM from losing. It didn't make TSM win, it just saved them from losing. Because we still have another Baron to go somewhere along, and we still have other team fights. If Immortals did get that Baron, more than likely this would have been cracked, this would have been cracked, maybe this, or it would have been either this top side would have been cracked, or bot side would have been cracked from the Shen split push at that given time. Now, if Immortals gets the Baron now, it's not gonna be as straightforward to crack what I just said. They would probably either just get they'd probably have to do a 5-0 to get either an inhibitor, because you're not going to be able to have Shen split push anymore against the Fiora, even with the Baron buff minions, especially now that she has GA. So right now, TSM just need to get vision they need to keep vision in here, and I don't think it is Elder next. I don't know how long, I can't tell. But right now, I would have to say this is the Dragon, and stop. Why is my Epic Pen not working? It's more based upon this Baron right now. TSM need the Baron to end, and Immortals need the Baron to end. So let's see what happens from here on out. Other than that, it should probably... Shen has to just keep going to the same lane Fiora is going to, because he's the only one that can deal with it. And Fiora just has to be careful not to find an Ahri again, because Ahri is able to assassinate only 3 people. And one of those 3 people she needs assistance from. To kill her, she needs assistance from him or him. To kill him, she could do it on her own, she could do it on her own. So it needs assistance from this one. Alright, we'll speed this up now, because it's getting a little boring. It's going to just be Baron dances and Dragon dances. Let's go at 1.5. This is really quick. Alright, looks like we're fighting over vision. Fiora is able to split push now, like I said. Shen can't deal with it anymore. The clock's ticking down. Yep. Oh, what? What? Oh, there's a turret there. There's no turret there. Never mind. Okay. Okay, what happened here? Normal. Go back to here. What happened, double lift? What did you do, double? Oh, tempered fate. That's unfortunate. Okay. Paul Belter's getting chased by Hwanser. Okay. They should win this fight now. Okay. That's unfortunate. What summoners were blown? That's pretty unfortunate for TSM. They won't. They shouldn't lose they shouldn't lose anything. I don't know why we're running it down mid. Ari had to base, so Ari's not here during this. Kick Olaf back in. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna lose that. They can't deal with it. They're not gonna lose the game from this. They're just gonna lose an inhib, which doesn't do anything. Maybe. No, it doesn't. Pole belt. Oh wow, that was really good by Pole Belter. Good job. He ushered the wave up. Getting another turret. I mean, it's kind of just annoying since you have supers pouring in, but you're not gonna win because of that. It's just gonna be annoying. If you win, it's because you're gonna get an ace here. You might get this turret. You probably will since TSM's wave clear is lacking. Oh, bio. Jeez. Paul Belter's doing pretty well on this Ari. He's getting the assassinations he needs. Monster trying to be cute. Too late for that. You're already lost. Your spike was a little too late. Nice that tempered fate was really, really good. And I mean the follow-up charm was just as good. Hopefully Smithy doesn't kick Galio into their team anymore. But overall from this game, basically from what I've seen, it's just that TSM didn't do anything early. Now we're going to have another Baron dance. The only way they came back was because the Immortals, they just gave them a Baron. Like, that Baron with the TB shouldn't have happened. Elder Drake, Desperation Elder. And looks like we're going to catch Bio again. Tempered Fate. Oh, nice flash. Doesn't matter. Nice arrow. Ooh. Ari's going to go down, probably, unless... Okay. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's game. What even how is that not game? Okay, that is. I'm like, how is that not game? As I see, like, this red bar, I'm like, how is this not game? Okay, so let's see, what happened here? I had it on 2x. Alright, this is a replay from last fight. Okay, Baron. Right over here. Alright, doing Drake. Alright, they catch Bio. They know two people are over there. Stand united on Shen. It's going to Ari. Ari barely lives. They get the Olaf and the Zyra. Ari's dancing at this point. Hunter goes down. Game over. Double F couldn't even do anything. He had a Shen on him the whole time. Basically, like what I said earlier, I was saying TSM should win at that point because of the gold differentials at this point, because it's a knife fight versus a full-out war. Well, that wasn't a full-out war. That was a knife fight. They had their two carries over there in Guam dealing with the Elder Drake, while they caught the other three, and their knife was pointing right at two of the squishy people. Their knife was pointing at you and you and you. You three were there. The knife was pointing at. The knife basically chunked out this one, and then Shen was able to just come up and sweep everything up and keep double lift out. Keeping double lift out was huge, and Haunter just got eaten alive. Alright. So, other than that, I mean, the pick and ban was questionable still. It was basically given what I said was going to happen. It was either TSM's going to need to resist the early game or the mid game's going to go off. TSM could have came back after that Baron, but Immortals just took it away. Hopefully from this perspective, TSM don't pick Olaf again. I think it was really just a bad pick on Olaf, maybe, or not. I don't want to say it was the Olaf pick. Maybe just give Olaf some CC to gank with, because he has no CC to gank with here. I mean, he has CC bot lane, but they were never in an opportunistic time for them to gank, because most of the time the lane was like shoved up or shoved over here. It was just not a spot for Olaf to do anything. Olaf couldn't do anything level 6, because then Bard and Varus were just never there. They left lane, which was really good by Bard and Varus. They just said, yeah, once you guys hit 6, we're not going to play with you anymore. And they definitely roamed more. I don't think TSM did anything, like, mechanically wise. I think Haunter had few mishaps, Bio had a few mishaps. But macroly, still, I thought they were messing up. It wasn't just macro, and it wasn't just like micro decisions of like mechanical instance. It was also macro decisions. Like I think Haunter was just so screwed most of this game. He had nowhere to go since Shen was so far ahead. And I like the early game from X-Smithy was really good. Not doing red and going to blue, Gromp, and then gank. It's like a weird path. Like normally they want to do Wraiths, red, blue, gank, or blue Gromp gank, because Lee Sin's able to do that path and still have damage. Now that threw off Haunter by 20 seconds, and now he was up over here. I mean, Haunter maybe shouldn't have been over here to begin with. Maybe he should have just walked back a little bit, since Olaf was at Wolves at the time. But other than that, I think TSM just need to be proactive, not reactive, because that's what they felt like they were doing this game. And how they were being reactive is like, I guess we can do this. It's better than nothing. Like, they gave double lift 2 turrets, and it didn't do anything. Well, hopefully I'll do another one later this week. If not, if you want me to do a specific video, I'll gladly do one. It doesn't matter what region, EU, NA, LCK, LPL even. LPL I try not to do because they're a little more... I haven't really watched LPL. From what I've been heard on the casting, it's always like... just mechanic. It's just macroly abysmal. But anyway, guys, have a good night. I'll see you later.